Good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are on the River Journal. Let's get going.
We're going to add a giraffe to this page. I've never done this before, gone back and added, well, I guess I have touched up a little bit. But we're going to add a giraffe to this page and maybe some writing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got a ways to go. Okay. I'm running out of ideas. I can't be running out of ideas already. I have to brainstorm. Alright. We're going to try it on paper first, because I only have room for a giraffe about that big, maybe a little one right there, eating the bottom of the branches of our savanna trees, as one does while you're in Africa and you're a giraffe. So, pencil, 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 where's my pencil? Here's my pencil. Let's see, I printed out a couple ones off of Google. If I can get the right shape. Can't guarantee I can. Or something close would satisfy me, really. Well, my. This kind of looks like a giraffe for my level of drawing. I'm not going to capture their sweet face. They do have sweet, sweet faces. Probably can't even see that. I'm sure you can't. Alright, let's see if I can add spots. Oh, I can't forget his little thingies, whatever those things are called. Antennas. I don't know what they're called. Horns. Soft horns. I think their spots are kind of like our fingerprints. No two are alike. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Since this is so kind of narrow, well, no. Alright, I was going to say we're going to do it in pencil, colored pencils, but no, maybe not. The spots kind of fade from their legs. Don't dislike it. Let's just say that. You know what I really should do? I haven't played with these enough. These little Doc Martin inks. First we're going to put a wash down of watercolor and dry it. and I can cut him out. Okay, I think at this point I'm going to fast forward because this could take a while in real life.
So all I'm doing here is making a wash on the background of this giraffe with yellow, or actually it's a tannish yellow color from my Prima watercolors, drawing it, and then I'm going to use my Doc Martin inks and add spots and a tiny bit of detail. I kind of want them to look sketchbookish looking, so a jagged outline is in order in my opinion. I am not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I'm trying to look through the back side of that first one to make another giraffe going in the opposite direction. And the fact that these sort of look like giraffes is good enough for me. If I was in the Metropolitan and looking at giraffes, I would have said, wow, how did that get in this museum? But this is a exercise in learning. All of my journals are an exercise in learning, in traveling, in expanding my horizons, whether they be about art or about a river or about a country or about a person or about a method. I'm not good at painting, but I have it progressed, and I'm not good at Doc Martin inks, but I'm learning. And the whole intention of anything I do on this channel is to have fun. And about 5 hours a day are encompassed in making these videos, between the working, the editing, the uploading. That's a good chunk of my day every day. I wouldn't be doing this for that many hours every day if I didn't just absolutely love it. I love the community. I love the touch of paper. I love the touch of paint. I love the touch of anything artistic. The books that I repurpose, I love it all. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm not doing it for money, obviously, and I just am here in my little room making giraffes with Doc Martin inks and attaching them to a traveler's notebook, and pretending like I'm floating down the Zambezi River. That, no pun intended, floats my boat. And I love it. I love the community. One day I might have more, but I am satisfied with the people that I have here so far completely. The fact that we're in different parts of the country, in different parts of the world, thrills me to no end. So I thank you all for watching. I never say enough thank you, but thank you. And I continue to add spots to my giraffes with yellow and brown and orange. And the Doc Martin inks that I have, this is the first time I've ever used them, and I just have a set of 8 primary colors, so, and I don't think they blend. But here I'm adding my sketchbook outline to them, and I'm going to cut them out and glue them down. And they are now eating my Savannah trees in my traveler's notebook, and I love it. If it warms up a little bit next week, I might go to the zoo. My plan was to go to the zoo yesterday, but it never really got warm enough. 50 is not warm enough for me to go to the zoo and sit and paint. I want it to be at least 65, and I thought it might happen, but yeah, I know it's winter, but I'm in South Carolina, so we're not used to this kind of continuous cold day in and day out, and I'm really tired of it. I'm ready for spring. But the giraffes are enjoying their meal along the Zambezi River and trimming those trees that I painted so nicely for them with the help of inspiration from Mary Blair. It dawned on me also, when I go to Missouri, which I'm going next week, a week from tomorrow, or today for you, I go through several famous people: J.C. Penney, Walt Disney, I think it was Dwight Eisenhower, are from Missouri. And I noticed signs for museums last year, but I just didn't have the wherewithal coming home to stop. Now, I was going to do a Little House on the Prairie Museum, but it's closed until March 1st. But I think there's a Disney museum uh, somewhere along the line, and I'm going to check into that because that would be cool. The little town I'm going to is Hamilton, Missouri, and it's a northeast of Kansas City, and that's where J.C. Penney was born. Um, that's cool. So I'm adding a little bit of ink to my trees and giving the giraffes some grass, and I love how this turned out. I really do. I was trying to embellish a little bit with brown because my trunks are kind of funky, but they're just going to be funky. They got blown around one day, and their trunks grew a little bit gnarly. Yep, love it, love it, love it. So, thanks for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to add some script to the other page, the little tip-in part. Just a little bit about the inspiration from Mary Blair and how her picture was actual ladies gathering water in Guatemala. Mine are ladies gathering water along the Zambezi. And that's plain and simple what it is. But it adds a little bit, I might frame that a little bit more just to make it stand out. It's the back side of a watercolor paper, but it's kind of dull for that bright acrylic looking page, if you ask me. So it needs some brightening up, but I'll work on it. So really, truly, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. You can follow me here on Instagram, and I'll see you all tomorrow.